Hi y'all! Hello guys, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings. Tarot readings from the heart. It's been a long time, I know. Jeez, oh my goodness. I know, what happened? You know what happened, don't you? You know, for you guys that watch, are my avid watchers, thank you for, sticking with me in the channel and everything. You know that back in November, I took 3 weeks off because I was kind of really ill with flu, sciatica and a dodgy foot. Oh man, it was tough. And you know the story of that because I let you guys know what was going down with me, why I hadn't been on the channel. And then I recorded some videos for that week and then I was off again. So I think when I counted it up, because we're nearing the 7th, and I think it was the 7th of November that I actually went off. And then I came back near, I think it might have been something like, I don't know, the 30th of November or something when I re-recorded something. And then I went off again around the 30th or the 7th of December, something like that in between those dates. And then I came back again and I said, okay, I'm going to be more consistent. I'm a lot better. And I was a lot better and I have been a lot better. Thank you, Lord, because it was a bad illness back in November. But then, obviously, you guys know that I had, because I was ill, I had this huge backlog of clients. I mean, loads of them. Loads and loads and loads and loads and loads. Especially on the year aheads. I mean, I had people ordering other readings, but also a lot of year aheads, because it's the time of year when you have a lot of people wanting to do their 12-month forecast, that type of thing. And don't get me wrong, my website has always been I'm very proud of what I've created with the website. I'm very proud of the fact that I've created a very successful business. I'm now branching into other areas and things like that. It's great. But I noticed that because I'd been ill as well. Sorry, that's my Alexa. Alexa, don't turn on. I'm not talking to you. I noticed because I'd been ill, I'd had a lot of clients, and then I had more clients coming in for the year ahead. So I think all in all, in around 2 months, because we're nearing the 7th anyway, and when this reading goes up, it's probably going to be around the 7th of January or something like that. So all in all, in around 2 months, I've only been on twice. Sorry, guys, I'm really sorry, but first it was illness, and then it was, it's taken me literally 2 months to get all of the year aheads and the other readings done and down. And I'm now comfortably at a position where I can finally come back onto YouTube and record. So I just really wanted to come and explain why I haven't been on, why I've not been consistent with the channel. It's because I've been really busy on the website. So instead of putting up a weekly this week, I'm going to put up a month ahead. So we're also going to look at, I know it's a little bit late, I know, but yeah, we're going to look from around January 7th through to February 7th. Okay, so we're going to look whatever time I know that this is going up, I'm going to put it from there. So we're going to look around January 7th or 8th through to February 7th or 8th. So we're going to do a monthly like that. And instead of having the 1st of Jan to the end of Jan, we're going to have a look at, Jan to, Feb, whatever the dates are, okay, that I start, all right? So that's what we're going to do. All right, let's get on with the reading, guys. As from next week, I'll be back onto the weeklies, but really I just wanted to kind of just say thank you and put out a couple of kind of largest readings out to you guys, all right? Love you guys loads. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your month ahead reading. We're doing, we'll be back to weeklies next week. But I really, because I hadn't been on for a while, as I've explained in the intro video, wanted to do a couple of big videos, which is the 6 monthly forecast for you guys, and also the month ahead, which is 8th of January through to the 8th of February, okay? For the reading, my darlings, we are using, I was using the This Might Hurt Tarot, but I thought I'd give that a bit of a rest. I'm going to use instead my smaller version of the Dark Mansion Tarot. For a Celtic Cross, we are going to use for your spiritual advice as well, the Answer is Simple deck, and also we are going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot in a tin for your clarifiers. Okay, let's get shuffling. Okay, Sagittarius, so we've got your cards down. Let's have a look at what's going on here. So what is the energy that you're facing in January 8th through to February 8th? The Truth, the Ace of Swords. I like the Ace of Swords. It's a card about power. After a struggle comes success with the Ace of Swords energy. It's a card about fortitude, holding power within your hands. But it's also a card that deals with the idea of truth and honesty and seeing things for what they are. It's the card that indicates that we are cutting through the fog. If you look at this card, can you see the clouds and how that sword just stands? You can see it's cutting through the clouds. Now, when you have clouds that are high up on a card, it says that things are lifting, like the fog is lifting, like anxiety or worries or fears or confusion is lifting. So I feel that because these clouds seem to be rising, it feels like something is lifting here and something is becoming quite clear to Sagittarius. Now, what's at the root cause? What's at the foundation of this? Right, the Four of Coins in the reverse. I feel that somebody is, I mean, this could be money with the Four of Coins in the reverse. Usually when you get a Four of Coins in the reverse, it means money is coming to you. It means that if money has been withheld from you, it's coming to you. But also the Four of Coins is in the upright, just as a general idea. This is somebody who tends to, this is one of those secretive cards as well, where somebody tends to be holding things back. They're hiding things. They are putting up a barrier here. This is, the barrier is coming down. So I don't know whether this is money yet or not. We'll see how many money cards we have. But it might be that what is coming through, and the reason for this, clouds are lifting and breaking through maybe a confusing time. Maybe you're getting to the heart of the matter with the Three of Swords. Could be because it could be somebody who's letting down their barriers here. Somebody's opening up to you maybe with that Four of Coins energy reverse. Now, in the last 2 to 3 months, which is what I put this area down to, the last 2 to 3 months, what have we got? All right, so you've experienced the Lovers. So it might be, if you look here, you can see 3 people on this Lovers card. Now, this Lovers card for me often indicates third party. So I get the impression that some of you Sagittarians have been involved in a third party situation. And if this is you on the back here, which I think it might be you here, Sagittarius, just judging by some form of truth is coming to you in January and somebody's letting down their guard, it looks to me like you're this person here. Maybe you were jealous of a lover going with someone else or something like that. But it feels like a third party situation in the last 2 to 3 months that you've been experiencing. What's influencing this? What else? So we can see somebody letting down their boundaries here. And we've got, as a result of that, you guys clearing something up. There's a clear message coming to you, January. What's influencing that message card? Ah, the Sun. There's definitely some form of clarity happening here. Okay, when you get the Sun card, it also represents that there's transparency, things becoming clear. So there's transparency, I think, showing in a matter here. I think it's to do with this, obviously, because this will play into this. In the last 2 to 3 months, you guys have been involved in some form of a third-party situation. And now things are being cleared up. You're getting to the heart of the matter. I think whoever this guy is here in the centre there, or woman, whoever it is, they're opening up to you here. I think things are becoming clear. What's going to be the most likely outcome for this situation? The most likely outcome will be the Queen of Coins. So it's a tricky one because it shows as a court card. So elementally Sagittarius, the Queen of Pentacles isn't you. Alright, so it could represent something to do with someone else being the most likely outcome. Maybe they decide that they're going to stick with whoever they're with, the Queen of Coins. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn doesn't have to be. The Queen of Pentacles also means to hold something dear to your heart, to hold something of value. It can also mean to feel secure. We'll see what that is about because it's a court card. It can mean many things. How are you approaching the situation? This is the You Now card. So this can deal with kind of who you are in the situation, how you're dealing with it, how you're approaching it, how you feel about yourself. Let's have a look. Right, so you are coming across as the Queen of Swords. It's interesting because I actually feel that if you come across as the Queen of Swords, you might be showing as being hurt. I often see the Queen of Swords reversed, though, as being the card that indicates that somebody is really hurt, though, funnily enough, Sagittarius. But the Queen of Swords can show many things. It can show that you're detached. I think in the last 2 to 3 months you cared about a situation here because you're showing, I think, as being this person here who seemed to be a little bit jealous of these 2 people here. So I get the impression that you were kind of really upset about a partner and someone else or a third party situation. I think you were really upset here in the last 2 to 3 months. But it feels like there's some clarity coming to you on the subject, all right? And it's influenced by the Sun. Somebody seems to be transparent. They're letting down their guard. I get somebody opening up to you in those areas there. But how you're approaching this situation is with the Queen of Swords. I feel that you're approaching it with an air of detachment, if I'm being honest with you. I think this is how you're approaching everything, with an air of detachment, almost like I don't care. That's how it feels. Let's have a look at what's coming in by the end of January going into Feb. Oh, three queens. I mean, you've got a lot of... it's interesting because I just feel in the situation with the three queens in the reading that you've got a lot of supportive feminine energy around you. Regardless, you know, no matter what's gone on, you've got people, friends, that type of thing, people who are supporting you in the matter. But in the immediate future, what you're experiencing is the Queen of Cups. I do feel it almost feels like, because this person's telling you something, it feels like you were approaching the situation as the Queen of Swords, which is emotionally disconnected. But for some reason, by the end of January, you seem to change your mind because you're experiencing the Queen of Cups. And I would say that this is another facet of you. These could all be facets of you. It's funny how they go in this diagonal, isn't it? The most likely outcome with the Queen of Coins, I think that you'll just accept the situation for what it is. I think this is acceptance. But the only reason as the most likely outcome would be, because it goes from here, here and here, these cards here. There you are, kind of emotionally disconnected. The root issue is somebody, Four of Coins energy. But then again, no, this is about you letting go, isn't it? The root issue for this is because you're letting go. No, this is letting go. So there you are, emotionally disconnected because you're letting go of a situation. Okay. This isn't somebody coming back to you. I do apologise. It isn't. It can't be. I don't think it is. Or telling you the truth. I think actually this is you. You now position the Queen of Swords. I don't think that you're hurting. I think that you're emotionally disconnecting in January because the root issue is all about you're finally, with the Four of Pentacles reverse, able to let go of an individual here. Four of Pentacles reverse. In the last 2 to 3 months, you have been really hurt by this, the lovers. You've been really jealous because maybe somebody went off with someone else. But I feel that January is all about you facing up to the truth. You seem to be clearing the fog with that Ace of Swords energy, because it might be that some of you guys are actually happy in another relationship, because that Sun, look, there's 2 people on there. I actually feel that you're happy in another relationship. That's why you're able to cut away from this situation here. And the most likely outcome will be the Queen of Pentacles energy, based on all of this energy here, that you're just feeling secure, stable, satisfied and loved. So actually, sorry, I'm going to read it another way. I was reading it first as something, but it feels like it's another way. So I would say that you guys are finally overcoming someone here, probably because you're in a new relationship with someone else. However, coming in, we have a Queen of Cups, and there you go again. You're showing now, though, as a Queen of Cups energy. You might be feeling slightly forlorn or sad, so you seem to yo-yo a little bit, because the Queen of Cups can be somebody who's depressed or somebody who feels sad. She's also dreaming as well, looking to the past. So you might still be looking to the past, dreaming about this individual. What is in your environment? But your environment is good. Wishes are being fulfilled in your environment. This is where what you can't control coming in. So in your environment, the environment that you're in is one of happiness and wishes are being fulfilled and that type of thing, Sagittarius. What are your hopes or fears? I feel that the hope would be to progress, to make progress with whatever relationship you have here with this Three of Coins energy. And what's the overall outcome? Wow, Three of Cups energy showing there. I just feel happiness here. But it's funny because you've got the lovers there and then the Three of Cups there. So there you are in the immediate future doing the Queen of Cups, though. So around January, still reminiscing about this person that the relationship is over with. But it's leading, but in your environment, Nine of Cups energy, there's a wish about to be fulfilled. I'm going to clarify some of these areas. And then the overall outcome from these 2 cards is the Three of Cups energy showing here. 3 people, third parties. Let's have a look what this is, because this I don't think is all it's cracked up to be. I want to see what it is. Universe Spirit, magnify the Queen of Cups for me, please. You said in the immediate future, by the end of Jan going into February, Sagittarians are going to be experiencing the Queen of Cups, and I think that this is them experiencing a time where they're actually feeling kind of a little bit forlorn and they're reminiscing about the past. But what do you mean by they're going to be experiencing the Queen of Cups in 3 cards? Okay, so the 8 of Cups. Okay, so you are nearing something, a new beginning here. You're looking at a new beginning, actually. The Hierophant, a commitment perhaps. I actually don't think that this is reminiscing now about the past, because I think that you're visualising 8 of Cups, a new beginning here, that you're nearing. Because the 8 of Cups in this area, I think, is all about being able to... This is the 8 of Cups is actually Saturn in Pisces. Saturn is very good in that, in Pisces, because this is first decan Pisces, 8 of Cups. And what this simply means is that in this particular area, in this particular sign, in Pisces, Saturn is, and really this is the only time that Saturn says you can go. We're not going to hold you back. Because Saturn recognises that this is a situation that has come to the, really has come to the end of its, you know, to the end of its cycle. And it says, right, now you can be released. So this is all about you kind of walking away from a situation. So you're visualising yourself here as that Queen, walking away from the situation that didn't work out and venturing towards something new here. Possibly a commitment in the future. So this is all about this new relationship here that you're, so this is you visualising that. And the energy around you, in your environment is one of happiness, and where this is probably, this could be fulfilled, the 9 of Cups, because in your environment there is a great potential for this to be fulfilled, and therefore I feel now we can turn this around and say, actually, 3 of Cups and the outcome is good. Let's have a look what that is though. So what's the overall outcome with this 3 of Cups? Magnify that 3 of Cups for me, please. What do you mean by the 3 of Cups in 3 cards is the overall outcome for the month? With Sagittarius. Alright, this is partnership. So this is like a really nice partnership card. 4 of Cups. So 4 of Cups is general apathy, strength. Ooh, that's you reversed. Having the will, but the willpower to 4 of Cups energy. Well, that's interesting. I didn't see that coming. Let's have a look at that. The overall outcome is, I mean, this can be achieved because in your environment, you're in a very good environment. You're in an environment where things can manifest. 9 of Cups is the manifestation card as well. On a lower level, it's a pip, but it is nevertheless manifestation. It's about having a hope, a dream, and that being fulfilled with the 9 of Cups. So your environment is where there are plenty of things that you're hoping for coming to fruition here, and this would be one of them. But the overall outcome from these 2 areas for the month is this, the 3 of Cups. Celebration. Maybe this is saying, I think that we need to turn this around actually, no. It's a celebration here. You are celebrating by the end of January. I think that what it's saying is that this area that you felt, this dissatisfaction that you felt, I feel with the strength energy, you're overcoming that energy there, because the strength card can mean to overcome an obstacle. So I feel that you're overcoming this obstacle here. And I feel that with the Queen of Wands energy reverse, which is you reverse, I think that you've truly left behind whatever that energy is there, that lover's energy. So I feel that you've truly vacated that energy of the lovers there. That is how I would probably read that and say that, okay? I've just filled with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and I put all these cards up right, and they've turned up again. There's reversals in there again. I always cleanse the deck before I start readings. You're no longer pursuing. Knight, and that's you, isn't it, Sagittarius? That is definitely your card there. You are a Knight of Wands is a Sagittarius person. You're no longer pursuing. Knight of Wands energy. What is, I read the Knight of Wands reverse is no longer pursuing, slowing down. So what is Sagittarius no longer pursuing in one card? The 9 of Wands energy. Alright, I feel that you're no longer pursuing something. You're no longer waiting. It's saying that you're no longer pursuing that 9 of Wands energy. Okay. Because that's you. You're no longer pursuing, and it's all about you waiting. 9 of Wands energy for a King of Coins. This is probably the person here on the card. You could have been involved with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, potentially. Doesn't have to be, though. Or you're no longer waiting for somebody to commit to you with the King of Coins. I hope you can see that, because I can see the lighting's a bit off. Let me see if I turn this off, if there's a difference. Oh, okay, I'm going to leave the lighting on because it just shows the cards up a bit better. So the 3 of Cups is the accomplishment here. What are you accomplishing? Well, this 4 of Cups and the strength. I actually feel that there was a time that you were just not happy. You just didn't know what you wanted with the 4 of Cups energy. But I feel with the strength energy, you've got the strength to overcome that now. I feel that you're leaving a situation, being the Queen of Wands in the reverse. You're no longer attract. There's something that doesn't. You're not trying to attract someone back in any longer. I think with this Queen of Wands, because Queen of Wands in the upright means that you're trying to attract something, or you're attracting something, or you're wanting something. or you're trying to bring something in. But I think with this Queen of Wands reversed, you're no longer trying to do that, and that's definitely you, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, Sagittarius. But you're no longer pursuing someone here. Maybe this is you're no longer pursuing this Nine of Wands person. And it feels like with the Nine of Wands energy, it feels like you've got with this King of Coins energy that a man around you or somebody around you who didn't know what they wanted. They were there, but they were very close to... Can you see? He almost looks like, should I stay, should I go, should I stay, should I go, sort of thing. He looks like that on the card. So you're no longer pursuing this person who... Maybe this person hurt you, or maybe you hurt this, because this person looks hurt. So you're no longer pursuing somebody who's very hurt. This Nine of Wands person. So this is the person that you are no longer pursuing. The person who's no longer hurting. Who's hurt. It looks like there was somebody who you hurt. Somebody who... I don't know what's happened here, because the person shows as being hurt. The person shows as being hurt here. Okay. I just feel that you're going to end a cycle here. The world energy. Withdraw and move on with the Six of Swords. It feels like you're just ending a cycle, withdrawing and moving on from this person. So with this King, you're ending the cycle, withdrawing and moving on. Okay, let's do this reading again. Very interesting. What I feel here, Saggies, is that you are facing the truth. You're facing up to the truth in January through to February. Now, the reason for that is that you're letting go. Four of Coins in the reverse. Probably because what's influencing this is that you may be in something new, the Sun. It feels like how you're approaching the situation as the Queen of Swords. You're just looking at everything objectively, and I see emotional disconnection. I do feel in the last 2 to 3 months you were really jealous maybe of a partner going with someone else. That's what I'm seeing with that Lover's card. But I feel that because you're in a new relationship, for some of you guys, or there is new potential on the horizon with the Sun energy, and because of that energy, you're starting to see everything clearly, or also you're starting to cut through the fog. I feel the most likely outcome is you're going to be feeling more settled and more secure in who you are, because I just feel that you've got someone else and you're happy with that individual. Coming in, I feel that you're going to be visualizing here with the Queen of Cups energy, though, completely letting go. So I think you've let go, but not completely. So completely detaching yourself, and I think that you're visualizing, kind of looking forward to this new relationship becoming, with the Hierophant, probably more serious commitment-wise. Your environment, there's a lot of happiness here with the Nine of Cups. Whoever it is that you're with in this area here, I think is very satisfied with you as well. All right, so in your environment, I feel with the Nine of Cups, this person that you're with, so if you're with someone new, Sagittarius now, I feel that this person's very satisfied with you. I think they're very happy in the relationship with you. And I feel that your hopes would be to progress the relationship with this person, this new person that you're with. The overall outcome is Three of Cups, a happy, joyous partnership with this individual here. I feel with the Four of Cups and that strength energy, and I feel that the overall outcome is you've got a really good basis to build a relationship in terms of it being friendship, but also with the Three of Cups, I'm seeing the ending of a cycle as well, because it's all about accomplishment. And I feel that once with this Four of Cups, you were very unhappy, you didn't know what you wanted. But I feel that you've had the strength to overcome that, the strength to move on, to leave this situation with that previous lover behind, being that you're the Queen of Wands in the reverse. You're no longer pursuing this person. With the Nine of Wands energy, I just get the impression that this person, for some reason, shows as being hurt, but also it might be you're no longer pursuing them because you were waiting. You were waiting you were waiting for a very long time, and now you're no longer doing this. I feel that this is the person here, the King of Coins, and I feel that you're ending a cycle concerning this person here. You're withdrawing with the Four of Swords, and you're moving on with that Six of Swords. So I just feel that you're putting an old lover to bed, and you are looking forward to, a new beginning with the new one. Okay. Brilliant reading. Let's have a quick look at what the advice is through the answer is simple cards. Universe Spirit, what is the advice you have for Sagittarius for this month ahead reading? What is the advice that you have for Sagittarius? Right, so it says take bite-sized steps. So basically just take everything one step at a time now. Especially I think in this new relationship that you're in. If this makes sense to you, then I think this new relationship that you're in, and even if it's not one now, one is coming to you. So when it comes, if you're in one, take bite-sized steps, take things slowly, don't rush into anything. You don't want to be doing something, for example, in elation. You want to do it when you know completely that this is what you want. And if it's a new relationship that's coming to you, just take everything step by step, okay? All right, that is your month ahead reading, Sagittarius. Thanks ever so much for joining me. If you'd like to order a reading, go to the link in the comment section below, and you can click on that and order a reading from the website. Also, your year ahead, your 6-month forecast is sitting right next door to this one, so make sure that you check that out. Okay, love you guys loads. Take care. Bye-bye.